What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is I, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis, here live in Hold My Nuggets Studios for the best 2 words in sports. Game 7! It's time, baby. What is happening? What's happening? What's happening? Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Cut off the doggone purge horn. Hopefully you guys had yourselves a very productive Saturday. I am water fasting for the weekend, impromptu, like a dumbass. So today has been a little challenging, but nonetheless, fuck it, we ball. One way or another, hopefully you guys had yourselves a very, very good Saturday. Let's go down the list. Say hello to the people. Junior, 8C, Captain David, Ice Cream, Javier, what's happening? Vader, most hated, Big C, 72, Don the King, Nikona, what's happening? Daniel, 2009, what's going on? Virgo Kid, Sierra in the building, what's going on? Red Ryan, Midas, Money B, Matthew. What's happening? David, Aaron, Jeremy. Hopefully you guys had yourselves a good weekend thus far. I watched SmackDown this morning. Decent episode of SmackDown. I'm not upset that I wasn't able to go live for it. If you guys were curious as to where I was at, last night I went to New Jersey for the YouTube Creator Collective. Did not meet any YouTube executives. I was hoping that I could. Ironically enough, yesterday I had a warning issued on the channel. My latest short got taken down, but that's neither here nor there. But I did meet some other creators, so that's pretty cool. But whatever the case may be, it was a cool night out. And here we are for Game 7 of the NBA playoffs. So looking forward to a good game. By the way, for those of you in the chat, let it be known who you guys think is coming out on top. Ice Cream said bring back all the sports, even though the NBA will end soon. We have more to watch in streams. Well, yeah. It won't just be like watching sports here and there. I mean, just the mere fact that there's a game going on gives me a reason to have something that we can watch together. But one way or another, once the NBA is done, that doesn't mean as if we're not streaming during the summer. We're definitely still going to be streaming. Any chance we get NBA playoff commentary? Most likely it'll happen for the NBA Finals. But for the for the first round, second round, third round, it's just like the NBA already makes things incredibly difficult. So I think it would probably be best, and especially since you'd have like a new one dropping every single day, and there's a possibility that, you know, essentially a bunch of videos being made just to get copyrighted and not even posted. It's going to be a bad situation. David for 5 months, I gotta love. Game 7 in any sport. Thoughts on the WWE releases? Also, my video from earlier today was freaking wild and crazy. Well, thoughts on WWE releases? I mean, I'm not moved by either of them. I'm disappointed that Braun got let go, but this man's knees aren't operable anymore. So it's a situation where, you know, he's got to go and spread his wings and fly wherever it is that he can go. There was a couple of people who I thought, this is kind of odd. Like Dakota, she's always, well, I don't want to say always, but for the most part hurt. So it's kind of, I'm not shocked that she got the boot. Cora Jade, I was very, very shocked that she ended up going and getting the boot. I was happy that they didn't do anything to Karrion Kross. That was all right. Katana Chance and Kaden Carter, them getting released, I wasn't too surprised, but I'm disappointed. But whatever the case may be, I mean, some will be brought back, others will go other places. So there is that. Oh, wow, what a start from the Clippers. 6-0 run to start the game for the Clippers, but here comes the Nuggets answering right back with 5. Dwayne put 2 on, said, what would I do to Jade? Hey, listen, you ain't got to ask me. Everybody already know. Oscar put 5 on and said, what's going on, Chiseled? Glad to hang out with y'all tonight as you get ready for the Canelo fight. Yes, indeed. It is going to be quite an evening of sports. This feels like the finals, honestly. Yeah, I would not be. Wow, they stayed standing until they saw the first basket. It's because you have 2 teams that legitimately can be vying for a championship. You have a team that had won a title, 2 years ago, with what could potentially be another MVP for Nikola Jokic. And then you have the Clippers, who have not only healthy, but they're playing very good basketball. Brainbox Patuon said, "Yo, who do I have clutching out this series? Believe it or not, I'm gonna go with the Clippers pulling off the upset and winning on the road. I'm gonna go with the Clippers pulling off the upset and winning on the road. Could you imagine if Kawhi Leonard is able to finally, not only because it's Kawhi's team, so no matter me trying to say James or whatever, because James has played all right, but he's got to show up in the postseason. Can you imagine Kawhi Leonard leading? Oh, and by the way, huge improvement from Zubac. I said Zubac. From Zubac from during the playoffs. But whatever the case may be, could you imagine if Kawhi Leonard wins a championship with the Clippers, gives them their first title, and also gets a ring for James Harden? Obviously, it's a collective effort, but he's the star of the show. Could you imagine if that happens? Bro, Kawhi Leonard has now started to usurp a number of people on the all-time list. It's going to be ridiculous because he is a guy who wins a championship with 3 different teams and let's just say potentially wins a final MVP. Granted, that first one that he got with the Spurs, it wasn't necessarily because of him, but whatever the case may be, because that would be a hell of a legacy. Speaking of Clippers, you need to go to the bar. Need to go see a barber 3 weeks from now. Hey, by the end of the month, I'm gonna go pay a barber a visit. I'll tell you that right now. But I'm low key been utilizing my Manscaped to try to line stuff up. I kind of fucked up over here. I kind of fucked up a bit too much over here. But I was, because they talk about $60. I said, oh, go fuck yourself. I'm not doing it. Does it stand up real quick trying to see something? Oh no. And again, who wears short shorts? I got on short shorts. My leg. Speaking of fights, how do I feel about Ryan Garcia taking an L last night? It was inevitable. I had a feeling it would only come, there'd be a time, because you can only do so much, tomfoolery outside of the ring until, reality messes around and catch up with you. But you trying to see how much nuggets is on the shirt? Oh, there ain't no nuggets on the shirt. The nuggets done came off. This was the original prototype shirt for the Hold My Nuggets merchandise. And what do you know? After 6 years, it's finally reached its conclusion. Captain said, you get the slander he's gotten over the years, which you've always said when healthy, he's easily top 10, best in the game. Yeah, currently, like Kawhi, when he has healthy legs, he is a problem. A sniper from the mid-range. He does exactly what needs to be done. Lil G said, what's going on? Bet I wasn't expecting the Big Shake commercial for that you sent. Yeah, that was a blast from the past, to say the least. Ice Cream said, what's my favorite color? Black, blue. Black and blue. No pun intended. At that point, he likes to beat people up. Sierra said you were going to make a joke about the irony of saying hold my nuggets when it's more than 2L. Big Fat Paulie in the building for 2 on it. Said you exposed me to the Gizipolis? 500. Well, it was very, very disturbing. Very disturbing, to say the least, for the sperm racing competition out there in California. Something is wrong with those folks. Dwayne Patuan said, do I believe in Joe Henry? Indeed, I do. By the way, yesterday I was the only dude in a full-on suit. Yesterday, because I as I stated, when I get older, I'm fixing to go outside. I'm in suits out here. So look at my old ass. I look old as hell. Out there looking like somebody's grandfather. But I'm always gonna. I told you see me outside now, I'm in a suit. J Nation for 5 on said, low keep surprised. We never got a vid on the curious case of Shameik Moore. Well, I never really looked too into it, because from my estimation, the issue that people had with Son was that he was shooting his shot at Haley Steinfeld, and evidently she wasn't really feeling the vibe, and then she seemed to be way more comfortable around Michael B. Jordan, despite the fact that she's engaged to Josh Allen. It just seems like people are creating narratives. I think with the Shamik Moore thing, it was just it was a little odd in that estimation, but I don't know anything else outside of that. And she's happily in a relationship with, Josh Allen, despite the fact the internet will try to create some. I don't think there's anything that's there to be, oh, wait a minute, she with Michael B. Jordan. I think they just had good chemistry. He was quick. He was creepy with it. Brandon said my suit looks sharper than some of the suits Cody be wearing. Oh wow, that's a hell of a compliment right there. I appreciate that. Well, he probably has some of the same material, but I think his is more bespoke because mine is made to measure. His is definitely, probably some of them are bespoke for sure, but that's neither here nor there. Because that man got a lot of lot of suits. That's high compliment. I'll take it, but I don't know. If we was in next to each other in person, then I guess that's how I'd be able to identify it. But he's got bespoke, so I don't know. You hope that in front of his kids, dude's been arrested. Apparently, they said that video is old. I don't know how old, but it got taken down off YouTube immediately within a day. I was like, oh boy. It was like, yeah, we don't want nothing that harms child safety on the website. I'm like, well, technically, I'm not the one who's talking, but I get it. I get it. Oh, good pass inside. Good finish. There you go. Good finish. 2-point game. Oh, it looked like it's a 4-point game now. Cody gets all his suits from a guy in Atlanta. Okay. Interesting. Did I see Mighty Mouse training Def Center? Yes, I did see the video. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Def Center, he dropped me. He name dropped me on one of the videos. Really? I didn't know this. I did see that he was training with Mighty Mouse. Was it with the that 40-minute video? Because I had only seen a couple of clips from it. He name dropped me? What do you know? What did he say? Sierra said, you despise the first 2 quarters of basketball. Everything is so slow. Well, it always depends. Because sometimes it could come out the gate moving at incredible speeds, and you'll find yourself sitting there like, oh, wait a minute, what the hell? Y'all wilding right now, but. Newistic said, what's going on? Missed me for SmackDown yesterday? Yes, indeed, but I tuned in this morning. I saw SmackDown. It was pretty cool. Seeing Jade and Naomi hold up the titles was very nice. Or title, I should say. Oh, well, what do you know? There's wow, Kawhi couldn't finish inside. I'll be damned. I'm shocked they didn't I almost said throw a flag. They didn't blow the whistle for him. And on the other end, Jokic is going to go to the line, foul by foul. Matt for 5 said, good day, Unc. Can we get an expose on Nina Harley like I did with Bonnie Blue and Lily Phillips? When's the next marathon? Wish you continued success. Well, expose on Nina Harley. Is that the lady who I had Googled last week or Monday because of you guys? Oh, wait a minute. Just to confirm, that is, yep, the elderly corn star. Now, here's the thing. I don't think I'll go in unless she did something absolutely ridiculous outside of being
Draco
in
99997
since
is now
you were
following
18 until your 60s. But she seems to be relatively retired. If she was still active, I would have something to say there. But I don't think I'm gonna do a expose per se, because then that would require I'd have to find something outside of just her being that old being in there. Colorado Ranger for 5 said, what's going on? You've been at the dealership all day, just finalized a purchase on a new Toyota Tundra. You're feeling, hey, congratulations. W's in the chat for Colorado getting a new Toyota Tundra. How about it? Get a new vehicle. All right. But midway through the first quarter right now, the Clippers have had the lead this entire game. Denver playing from their back. Oh, well, not anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore. Trigger, what are my thoughts on the releases? I'm fine with them. Nothing was able to get a rise out of me, to say the least. William giving out gifts. I appreciate you. By the way, for those of y'all who are not watching on TNT, streaming on TNT, I should say, we are delayed by, I want to say, about a minute. This is the NBA playoffs is one of the things that I really highly consider getting cable. Because with the NFL, when I'm going live for the primetime games, they're also on regular network television. So the antenna is more than enough to go and get the game. The downside is when you're watching the NBA, because damn near nothing outside of the NBA Finals and then the miscellaneous games on a Sunday, three-pointer by MPJ, or I should say MPJ, or Michael Porter Jr., gives the Nuggets the lead. So I am delayed. Like, I just saw the fucking three-pointer. It's already been 82 seconds since he actually hit it. KT Chris said, you are getting a new office and a gaming room. Well, shout out to you, brother. Matt said, who do I have in the finals? I have the Cleveland Cavaliers going all the way to the NBA Finals. 10 said stream East. No, I'm watching straight from TNT's website. But the downside is because it's never in real time. Like, that's the one thing that they don't tell you per se, but it's kind of implied. Unless everybody's watching on a streaming service, it's always going to be relatively delayed. Like, for example, if you're watching the news online from ABC's broadcasting on regular network television, but then you can't, you don't have access to a television, so you'd go to their website to go and watch, it's going to be delayed. And it's terrible. Do I have Max? I do have Max. It's also delayed. Matter of fact, let me pull it up. Let me see if they have. Is it also streaming on Max? Let me see here. No, True TV, Fubo, Sling TV, YouTube. And then by way of Max. So let me see if I go to. Let me try to go through HBO Max. Meth stream still delayed. It's still behind. Like, when I say delayed, I'm talking about like in real time, on pace with what you're watching on the TV, or if you have cable, something of that nature, right? Like, I'm still seeing the game, no problem. Like, I'm not gonna have any lags or anything like that, but it's just gonna be criminally delayed because obviously I don't have the channel, so there's that. DHB said NBA moves so fast you can miss 10 points being scored on a delay. At least with the NFL, you'll be half a play behind, max on a delay. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, at least you have a scenario where in football it's like slow and methodical. And again, if I wasn't streaming, it's not a problem. But because I'm streaming, like, for example, what happened with Atlanta in the play-in when they ultimately had lost the game behind, was it Atlanta? I forget. It was earlier it was early in the playoffs. It had to be the play-in, well, prior to the playoffs, where somebody had lost the game on like the final two possessions. I know with Milwaukee, that was one, but I wasn't streaming for that. But in one of those games, that final minute was chaos, to say the least. And for whatever reason, well, I shouldn't say for whatever reason, it's because it's delayed. Y'all already saw the conclusion of the game in the chat. I'm watching at like the 40-second mark as things are unfolding. So I have to not look in an effort to be able to see how things unfold. So there's that. If I'm the GM of the Lakers, who do I add to the team in the offseason? Well, they got to go get a big because they can't keep playing. They can't keep playing this small ball situation in the hopes of possibly trying to win. You need to go and get yourself a big somewhere. Now, as for who would be available, I'm not too sure. My thoughts on Coach Pop stepping down from coaching. Do I consider him a top 5 coach of all time? Absolutely. Absolutely. He's a top 5 coach of all time. Some would argue he's the greatest of all time. I don't think a piece of me wants to argue him being the greatest of all time, just the prolonged longevity. But Phil Jackson does have 11 championships, so it's kind of difficult to, overlook Phil. Then you have your Red Auerbachs that are there as well. Oh, good pass by Jokic. And Porter gets the basket inside. You understand the Pacers are going to shit on the Cavs, right? I disagree. Javon in the building, put 100 on it. Always dropping a hundo every time you drop into the chat. Said, my brother, I hope all is well. I'm sorry that your boys got sent to the shadow realm in the playoffs, but they got in, and it was well deserved. Your Bulls blew yet another opportunity, and it's going to cost them in the long run. As always, much love, and keep up the great work. I appreciate you immensely, Javon. You are one of the not only larger contributors to the chat and stream, you're always consistent every time that you happen to jump up in here, man. So I appreciate you immensely every single time. I do not want to, I don't want to say mince words, but underestimate how much I do appreciate you and everybody who donates in the chat as well. Really goes a very long way. Matt Patua said, chat, coming to BK, one place we have to eat. For one, you're going to Brooklyn. So if you're in for Haitian food, definitely go to Jean Jean. It's like DJON. So it's like two. It used to be called Zummy. I think if you Google that, it might pop up. But Haitian food, that's there. Definitely go and get some food there for sure. Golly, if there was other places in Brooklyn that you want to go and get some food, there's a steakhouse. It is escaping me the name. There's a steakhouse. It is escaping me. Grant said, what's going on? How you doing, family? How do the Cavs beat the Pacers? I think they're just in a situation to where they're going to outshoot them, per se. I think inside also, I think they have better slashers getting to the basket than the Pacers would be able to go and defend. And furthermore, if the Pacers get in foul trouble, then I think it's over for them. I really think that the Cavs are going to make it all the way. I think the Cavs are going to go all the way. And I think the Pacers could possibly have a better bench than Cleveland. It just really depends. But I think they match up very well with Indiana. Yeah, Jokic already got 5 dimes. I would not be surprised. But it's going to be a very close game down the stretch. Let me see your best steakhouses. Let me see if I can find the name. It's not Peter Luger. It might be it might be DeStefano's. I think it might have been DeStefano's that I had went to. So that's a pretty good steakhouse as well. But it all depends on what it is that you what you fancy to go and eat. Grant said, you need to stay off of Twitter for a month. Can't tell me how many tweets you've seen of dudes threatening to peg James Harden if they sold their parlay. Excuse me? Threatening to peg James Harden? Oh, no. Back and forth we go, exchanging leads between both Los Angeles and Denver. Oh, my. Mark said, have I ever been to the Harlem Chocolate Factory? Always wanted to try it out whenever you get to NY. I have not. I have not tried that. Will Smith said, where does Jokic rank for me in the all-time center list? Here's the thing. Jokic's MVPs essentially place him, because look at it like this, right? Patrick Ewing, Dikembe Mutombo, who are other centers that don't have Yao Ming, Ralph Sampson, all of these guys essentially get usurped, right? Would I put Jokic in front of Moses Malone? Probably, because he's more well-rounded. So Jokic, fuck. Do I want to put him in front of Shaq? No. Do I want to put him in front of Wilt? No. Do I want to put him in front of Bill Russell? No. That was a travel. Thank God he missed the shot. Who Who would I put him in front of? Who else would I put him in front of? No, Dirk is a power forward. He's not a center. Would I put him in front of Hakeem? No. That's 4. Duncan, I always consider Duncan more of a power forward than a center, but some people can make the argument that you can categorize Duncan as a center. I always categorize him as a power forward, so I'm not going to attribute him in this center conversation. Who else at center? I would put him in front of David Robinson, believe it or not. Despite how great of a defender David Robinson was, and moreover a scorer, I just think if you put Jokic and David Robinson both on the court, Jokic improves his team substantially more than Robinson does. And that's not a knock on Robinson, because I still believe that Robinson's a top 10 center all time. You got to remember, there's been thousands of players in the NBA, hundreds, if not thousands, maybe even nearing tens of thousands of centers who have played in the league. And for me to say that somebody's in the top 10, that's not disrespectful to them. No, not over Wilt, not over Shaq, not over Hakeem, not over Kareem. He's not over any of those, and not even over Russell as well. I didn't even mention Kareem. So if anything, at best right now, I would have Jokic at maybe 6, behind Kareem, Wilt, Russell, Shaq, and Hakeem. But Jokic keep winning MVPs and continuing to be best in the doggone league. It's going to be some conversations. Wow, what defense here. Spectacular defense. Oh, my God. Oh, you got to finish inside, brother. The Clippers are playing basketball right now. 10th said, does Tyrese Halliburton rank top 10 for me in the league right now? No. I'd have him probably in that 15, but me personally, I just don't like Halliburton, bro. He's substantially improved. I think this season was probably his best season. But it's just something about Halliburton. I don't know, man. This playoff run, we'll see. Luke Longley. Oh, come on now. Don't do that. Don't do that. There's Luke Longley in here. Good jumper. All right. The Clippers with a 5-point lead to close out the first half. What amazing defense from Los Angeles here in this quarter, bro. They played at a very fast pace, very intense. They're doing all right. But Jude said, do I think if Golden State wins a ring this year, Curry becomes a top 10 all-time player? Believe it or not, I don't think Curry needs another championship to become a top 10 all-time player. I don't think Curry would need another championship. Another championship would now put him in a situation where, believe it or not, he can start to enter that conversation of possibly being in that top 5. He would start to jump some other people, because to be a shooter and a point guard and have the sustained greatness over time, the decade, because if they win the championship this year, right? If Golden State were to mess around and win a championship this year, that's 5 championships in 10 years. And what? He's lost in the finals twice, 7 appearances in 10 years with 5 wins. That's ludicrous. At this point, he would legit not just equal Magic, he'd supplant him. In my opinion, Magic is still the greatest point guard of all time, and I entertain the conversation regarding Curry, but Curry gets the 5 rings. At this point, as much as I love Magic, I got to go Curry all the way, because they both have a huge impact on the game. But man, shit, how would I not be able to put Sunday? So if Golden State were to win another one, it's a what? Boomer Sooner, would you stop with your drugs? Talking about Luke Longley led the Bulls to a 3-peat? Stop it. Do I think Giannis is getting traded out of Milwaukee? Believe it or not, I think it can happen. I think it 100% can happen. Matt said you would be looking for Asian, Indian, West African bar food or Dominican. Well, I'll tell you this much. Bar food in New York, let alone Brooklyn alone, You can never go wrong with it. You legitimately can't go wrong with it. It's difficult to find bad food in New York, in my opinion. So you're always gonna have some good stuff. Oh, Pete Maravich gets no respect. Oh, come on. Pete Maravich gets his respect. Just unfortunately, I I wouldn't put Pistol Pete ahead of Curry or Magic. I wouldn't put him ahead of those guys. What if it happened to Luca? It can happen to anybody. Yeah, 100%. If it can happen to Luca, it can happen to anybody. That's a fact. That's a fact. And moreover, isn't Pistol Pete? Oh, I dropped my remote. Last I checked, Pistol Pete was a shooting guard, was he not? Rather than a point guard? What do I think? Well, KD's going to end up next season? Believe it or not, I have no clue. I said believe it or not a number of times. I'm going to have to cut down saying it. Sarah said, did I hear the talks that they're making about Giannis trading? Because he's in a situation, according to what you guys had told me, and then I had Googled it, in 2 years, he'll be in a situation where he can opt out and become a free agent. So for all intents and purposes, he's got, what, 1 more year left with Milwaukee? So since that's the case, if you're Milwaukee and you want to get draft capital, trading him makes sense. You can get something now before you get absolutely nothing, especially if he wants to go out. And given that Damian Lillard's not going to be healthy or available next year, because at best, if Dame were to make a recovery from the Achilles, he got injured at the end of April, right? At best, after Christmas, if you want to be safe after the All-Star break, what's the probability that Milwaukee will be in a situation where you can legitimately contend? I just don't know. So if Giannis says, yo, man, I want out or whatever, there'll be teams that are willing to fucking put forth the boatload in order to acquire him. Will LeBron retire next year? I think it's had they won the championship this year, LeBron would have retired. But he's going to come back for another year, and I think he's going to stay 2 years just so he can play his final season in the league, not with his sons, but because I don't think both of them are going to be on the Lakers. But he will be back in the league and be on the floor at least for 1 game with all of his children. You think Denver is in serious trouble if Jokic leaves? No, if Jokic leaves, then Denver's cooked. They're done. But I don't think – a piece of me wants to say I don't think Jokic is ever going to leave, but after what they did with Mike Malone, because it was more of a power struggle between the GM and then also the head coach, the mere fact that you would do something like that and probably not even consult Jokic, that makes me believe that, hey, it's a possibility he can mess around and, go somewhere, but – LeBron can't live without attention. He gonna ride this shit out till the wheels fall off. Well, the wheels fixing to fall off in 2 years. He's gonna retire. Well, I don't even want to say the wheels are gonna fall off. I don't think LeBron is gonna, wait around long enough to where he becomes like just a person who's partaking in the league and not dominating per se. King Lay's in the building. What's going on, family? Oh, boy. All right. Here comes Denver. Cut the deficit down to 1. Good layup inside by Watson. By the way, my dumbass is doing an impromptu water fast, so I haven't eaten any food all day. Not going to eat anything tomorrow, unless, of course, it gets to a point where I'm either so lightheaded, have a headache, or unable to function, like low on energy per se. I think I should be able to survive through today and tomorrow. Then I'll just eat something on Monday. Only because I just felt like, all right, why not just do some form of detox, if you will. Not as if my kidneys don't work, but Something short, not like last time with the 5, 6, 7 some days. This one's just a weekend. KC said Bron don't have the same impact like he used to when he put up numbers. He just doesn't have the same impact. Yeah, he doesn't. But he's so much older. Oh wow, there's a 3-pointer from Westbrook, lead for Denver. The thing about Bron now is like, yo, you 40. You shouldn't be expected to be the leader of the team. And the downside with his pairing with Luka is Luka's such a defensive liability, despite how spectacular he can be on offense. Bro, if you can't stop somebody and you pretty much a cone out there and everybody getting around you, you're not going to be able to win games. And they don't have no interior fucking defender that can slow people down. The mere fact that Gobert went for 27 and 24 is absolutely ludicrous. Oh, don't turn it over now. Jamal Murray, Russell Westbrook on the floor, same time. Jamal Murray trying to make something happen. You know he comes alive in the postseason. Oh, what a block by Nicholas Batum. Okay. I see you, Frenchman. Kawhi Leonard fouled and he headed to the line. Luka should lead, but he turns over the ball too much. And he can't defend that great. Bron should condition him this offseason. Well, I think at this stage, Bron ain't about to be training nobody. Bron ain't going to be training nobody. It's going to be implied on Luka to have to keep himself in shape. When he win, he's in great condition, and when he lose, he's 40. Which one is it? Let's be consistent. Well, no, that's fair. But I've always said, like, yo, this dude's 40. I just don't. He should never be in a situation where you have him leading the team. I'm not making excuses for mans. But overall, it's one of those things like, yo, you 40, you still playing at a high level. He's an anomaly, but it can't be on the shoulders of Bron to be able to go and lead them to a damn victory. You need somebody else who's there to go and play ball. Son TJ in the building. What's going on, family? How's everything going? How's your father doing? How you doing? Said the last LA team about to get eliminated. It's a possibility, but I'm leaning with the Clippers to get the W here tonight. Oh, they sending Russell Westbrook to the line. Golly. David said, am I doing the Rockets-Warriors game tomorrow or the Pacers and Cavs game as well? I am doing the Rockets-Warriors game tomorrow because it's a Game 7. It is a Game 7. I was shocked that the Warriors lost Game 6. 6 Alpha, what's going on? King Lay said, any highlight commentary for the NBA Finals? Who's my team? Hex. My team is the Miami Heat. We got bounced in embarrassing fashion. All right, there's the free throws from Russell Westbrook. One make, one brick. Damn, they about 3 now? Shit, I'm still behind. Lucas' conditioning is a cop-out for you. You rarely see him dog-tired during games. You don't think him being in amazing shape will prevent injuries? Well, I disagree. I think if he was in way better shape, you're in a situation where your body is able to endure. Oh, good pass by Westbrook. Great defensive play right there. And they up by 3 now. If Luka was in way better shape, you probably cut down on a number of different injuries. And then furthermore, you're in a situation where he could probably play way better defense. Because if you're in better shape, you have quicker, reaction to certain sort of things. Now you're able to go and maybe you're not going to be chased down blocking anybody. But you can get into the passing lanes and make sort of plays here and there. Your lateral movement will be there. So that's important. Nate the Great in the building. What's going on, family? Will Smith said, can I name 4 players who have won championships with 3 different teams? The players played from 95 and up. The 4 players who won championships with 3 different teams. 4 players that won championships with 3 different teams. Okay, so they played from 95 and up. No, Horace got 2. Sally had 2 teams. No, John Sally, because he had the Pistons, Pistons, Lakers, and Pistons, Lakers, Bulls. So John Sally, that's 1, right? John Sally, that's 1. LeBron, that's 2. 4 players that won championships with 3 different teams. 3 different teams from 95 and up. LeBron, John Sally, Robert Horry, and there was one more. Robert Horry. And who else was on teams that won 3? Sam Cassell. No, it was only 2. Shit. One more player. 3 championships. JR was 2. J.R. Smith was 2. Rondo was 2. Kawhi 2. Wait a minute. Kawhi. Ain't he win with another motherfucker who was on his team? Who was with him? Danny Green? Hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, there go that motherfucker right there on the bench. Yeah, Danny Green, because he won with the Lakers. Yeah. Danny Green. Yeah, Danny Green. Yeah. Rodman. No, Rodman didn't win a championship with the Spurs. Rodman didn't win a championship with the Spurs. Rodman didn't win a championship with the Spurs. When Rodman was on the Spurs in 95, they didn't win. Rodman only has 5 titles. He doesn't have one. Yup, Lakers, Spurs, Raptors. That son of a bitch. I'm over here thinking it wasn't until I saw I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Danny Green, wasn't he with him in San Antonio? What do you know? Wow, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. So John Sally, LeBron, Danny Green, and the other one just escaped me. I just had it. LeBron, Danny Green, John Sally, and who was the other one I said? It escapes me. Oh, Robert Horry. Yeah, Big Shot Bob got 7 championships, and he was important in every single one of them. Like, he may not have been the star, but this man hit clutch shot after clutch shot. Oh, these KFC commercials are not doing me any favor. I can't even remember the last time I've actually had KFC. Steve Kerr? No. Steve Kerr only has he has 5 rings as a player and then 4 as a coach. No, pardon me. 5 rings as a player. 3-peat, then he had 4 in a row because he went to San Antonio, got in 99 and also in 2003, but that's only 2 teams. Him winning with the Warriors, that's a whole different arc because you're a coach now. Horry was a bench player, but he was very important because remember, if Horry doesn't hit the shot with Los Angeles, if he doesn't hit the shot with San Antonio, You probably have different, history. You're in a situation where the Pistons probably go back to back. The Lakers probably don't have a three-peat. The others are incredibly important. You can never forget, and I think shout out to Shaq for coining the term the others, because you can never sleep on those other guys who are on the team who, albeit you're not the star, you're not the person who people are paying money to go and see, but man, you're important to the team's success. Horry better than Jordan. 7 rings beat 6. All right, see, now you're on drugs, Matthew. You're on drugs. Release yourself from that genjutsu. You on drugs. Okay. Love in the building. What's going on, family? How is it going? You're going to LA for that sperm race. Wish you luck, but no, you are not. See, I said that's Alex Caruso for the Alex Russo for the Thunder right now. Dude can lock down anybody, and that's a very important skill. He just doesn't score much. Yeah, if you're somebody who's a hell of a defender, for example, somebody like a Tony Allen, I remember seeing the comment section when Tony Allen had gotten his jersey retired in Memphis, and people on some, well, what they retiring his jersey for? He averaged this amount of points. Like, bro, you if points is the only thing you going off of, like, don't get me wrong, I recognize in basketball, at the end of the day, it's always going to be about a bucket. But there's two sides of the basketball, right? Where you got to play, or I should say, two sides in the midst of the game, where you have offense and defense. If you're an absolute spectacular defender, that's going to carry you. Now, if you can add some points as well, a la somebody like a Michael Cooper, then that's, great. But if you can't defend nobody and you're just a hell of a scorer, you're a one-trick pony. If you can defend motherfuckers and you can't score, that'll keep you employed for an incredible long period of time. Why do you think people like a Bruce Bowen had been able to stick around as long as he had? Somebody like a Ron Artest who wasn't a fucking scorer, but straight up defender, locking motherfuckers down. You can't overlook how important it is to go and play defense. 4-point lead right now for the Clippers. For the Nuggets. Denver able to flip this game around. Porter tried a 3, couldn't get it to fall. Bruce a foul machine. Pat Beverly just a post. Or pest. Yeah, Beverly is indeed a pest, but I think it's effective. It's effective what he's able to do. Bruce Bowen kept putting his damn foot underneath people's legs. Remember when he super kicked somebody in the face? Yeah, he did. MJ did as well. Wow, what an and one right there from Kawhi. Heads up, win or lose, it was a good series. Agreed. Tony Snow. Hexler, you heading out? All right, brother.
Gotcha, bitch.
Corpse is now following.
Right, you play good defense, you'll be undeniable on the court. Correct. You'll always be able to keep a job. You'll always be able to keep a job. Because believe it or not, believe it or not, not really. You don't have to really believe it or not. In today's NBA, how many times do you see somebody go on the floor and essentially they're just there for spacing? You have an additional body who comes onto the floor. They get no shot attempts. They don't really run anything in the offense. They just here. Wow, Denver is 4 of 6 from the three-point line in this quarter. Russell Westbrook already 2 made threes. If Golden State lose tomorrow, then the 3-1 memes are going to get resurrected. Indeed, it will. Oh, you got to finish that, Brown. Denver bouncing back. We'll see. Oh, good pass. You got a chance for points here. Russell Westbrook, good dump off pass. Jokic and 1. Good Lord. Denver's pacing has picked up exponentially. If Steph losing the first round, also he can't beat beat the best point to ever play if he loses in the first round. No, because you could say that now and okay, next year come back, win a championship, then what? So that's one of the things I'll never say, oh, this person can't pass this person. You was thinking you'd like to see Dino Bravo versus Benoit match? Dino Bravo, that's a pull right there. That's a pull right there. Edgar checking in. I appreciate you, family. Said you don't worry, you didn't get arrested after your Lakers lost to the Timberwolves. At least you didn't get arrested. Did I see the game winner by Brunson? I did. Sent Thompson one-way trip to Hawaii with that crossover. Yeah, that man was lost. Absolutely lost. GTA 6 got delayed. Yup. Did I see Curry's son? I did see the clip of Curry's son absolutely distraught. Mark Jackson put 5 on and said, with the game on the line, who am I giving the ball to? Bargiani, Dunleavy, or Kirilenko? Well, I wouldn't give it to Kirilenko because he's more of a defender than a scorer there. Mike Dunleavy, no. So Bargiani, that you got the ball in your hand, fam. I don't know about Dunleavy. Well, then again, Dunleavy Jr., Senior. I'll go Bargiani rather than. Yeah, but ball in their hands. I don't think he's going to create his own shot. Bargiani's not really going to create his own shot either, but I'm going Bargiani. AK-47. If I need somebody to guard somebody for the final possession, I'm taking AK-47. But Brandon said, who would I consider the Cabby show? Would I consider the Kobe Shaq beef the biggest feud in the NBA has ever had, or did the media make it bigger than it was? I think the media definitely made it bigger than it was, and Shaq and Kobe had admitted to that. Now, as for the biggest beef. Pause. In NBA has ever had Kobe and Shaq? It's probably because they had won championships together and everything of that nature, but I don't think so because it was short-lived. It's not bigger than because Bird and Magic actually really created a bit more. I think the Bird and Magic is probably the biggest one. And then, of course, Curry and LeBron. I think Curry and LeBron actually would supplant Kobe and Shaq. Because, unfortunately, Kobe and Shaq never faced each other on the grandest stage. All right. Wow, Denver's still in front here. Able to get to the free throw line. Green versus Brooks? I don't know about all that. No, Nin, not just yet. Can't say goodbye Clippers just yet. That's way too soon for that. Thoughts on everybody mocking Arch Manning going into the draft next year? When they've already said he's gonna go to college for 4 years. Well, I don't know why they would be marking him. If that's his decision, that's his decision. Pearson Garnett, nah. Jordan versus Isaiah Thomas. I don't think that would pass up Bird and Magic. Now there is legitimate beef because that still exists today. But where will Joel rank all time in the NBA? Well, he's still yet to make it to a conference final. So he's almost in like the T-Mac kind of conversation where You're a hell of a, oh, wow. Look at Russell Westbrook's effort, bro. People always said he's somebody who likes to poach rebounds. I've always loved the effort that Russell Westbrook gives you, bro. I've always loved the effort that Russell Westbrook gives you, bro. But, oh, Kawhi Leonard, can he get some here? Pass outside. There's Jones. Back over to Harden. Harden back over to Jones. Jones, now he's a dunker. He ain't no damn shooter. Good rebound. Jokic back the other way they go. A little over 2 minutes left to go. Oh, now they're going to send somebody to the free throw line. Bird and Magic didn't have beef. There was just competitive. Well, then again, yeah, you have a point. So if anything, then maybe Jordan and Isaiah Thomas. Maybe Jordan and Isaiah Thomas. Because we're talking legitimate like beef between both. Pro Truth said, never thought I'd see a year where Russ team makes the playoffs and KD team doesn't make the playoff. They old now. .7-0 run. They balling right now. They are balling right now. Joel versus ankles. Well. All right, James Harden. Step back jumper. Break. Oh, no, he got it to fall. He got the friendly roll. Who I got, Rockets or Warriors? I'm leaning towards the Warriors. Oh, good pass. Can't get it to fall. Oh, no, he does get it to fall. Well, there it is. Basket for Jokic. Good pass inside. Zubac going to get fouled. He's going to the line. Oh, no, they had a foul to give. My favorite boxer of all time, Mike Tyson. Oof. You got to make a play here. Do I think Luka's going to leave the Lakers? Nah. Good pass. Zubac. Wow, he got blocked. Jokic with a block. Jokic with a block. Jamal Murray all the way. Oh, the Clippers in trouble. Thank God this half about to end for the Clippers. They in trouble. All of the momentum is going Denver's way. Oh, Kawhi Leonard, one-on-one. Brick. Classic Man Platoon said the biggest NBA beef, LeBron versus his hairline. Well, shit, he won that battle. Oh, Lord. Kawhi Leonard again, this time on Gordon. Turnaround jumper, gets that one to fall. Golden State is hard to beat 3 times in a row, but you're leaning Houston. You don't think Golden State plays well collectively with their backs up against the wall? Bonsley got him the dub. Yeah, he went to Turkey and got himself like that hair transplant. Final 30 seconds. There's Jamal Murray. Oh, he got fouled. Oh, wow, they called a foul on Zubac again. That's got to be what, number 3 on him? Did Zubac foul him? Yeah, he did. Oh, yeah, there was an elbow that's there. I don't know if they could challenge. I don't know if they could challenge. But that would have been something they could have considered. Nope, I guess not. Clipper curse activated. Oof. You want to watch Ted again just to hear the news anchor say, "Look what Jesus did." Jamal Murray gets that second free throw to fall. All right, James Harden makes something happen here. Can't. Unfortunately, remember when Jimmy Butler and T.J. Warren had beef inside the bubble? Yeah, that joke was crazy. T.J. Warren with the miscellaneous 54 points or whatever the case may be during the bubble game. What is James Harden doing, bro? What is James Harden doing, bro? T.J. Warren, bubble god. Houston, take notes. That's how you eliminate Golden State. Why Havlicek doesn't get proper respect? I think he got timed out by the years. Oh yeah, Murray tries a desperation three. Nope, can't get it to fall. Halftime, 11-point lead for the Nuggets. They are in control, getting ready to go into the break. Golly, man, the Clippers were in control to start this game out, and then they have fallen apart. That's a good first half of basketball. Russell Wilson is the engine that ultimately got them in that position, in my opinion. Let me see here if I could.
Juicy original recipe chicken and rich golden waffles drizzled in syrup. It's an order everyone will envy.
Nuggets versus Thunder. Who wins?
Enjoy all this crispy sweetness today. Just $7.
Nuggets and the Thunder. Jamal Murray can't afford to have a bad game. But I'd say the Thunder. Let me see here. Oof, for the Clippers, leading man is Kawhi with 14 points. James Harden already has 10 assists. James Harden already has 10 assists. Wow. Homie giving out dimes. Who would have thought, huh? This man got 10 assists already. Okay. They need Harden to score. Well, he's had some buckets here and there, but he's gonna need to definitely put up more baskets for sure. Because 7 points not gonna be able to cut it in these final two quarters. Because remember, it's Game 7. It's win or go home. Meanwhile, for Denver, Russell Westbrook with 10 points off the bench, 10, 3, and 2. Jokic with 9 points, but he's got 6 assists and 5 rebounds. Christian Brown with 11 points and 5 rebounds. Yo, they are rebounding well. They only out-rebounding the Clippers by 1, but Zubac got 12 of the Clippers' rebounds. If he's in and he's got 3 fouls. Yeah, if he gets another foul to start the third quarter, bro, they're in trouble. Because nobody else, James Harden is the second leading rebounder. Everybody else has 2 or 1, bro. If Zubac got 3 fouls. If he gets one more fucking foul, it's over, bro. They don't have that interior presence. How many free throws have they shot? The Nuggets have shot 16 free throws. They're 10 of 16. Oh, they foul. Yeah, the Clippers is fouling way too much. D Corb said watching Chiz is like doing dishes in slow motion. Oh my. Yeah, they're gonna have a bad situation if they can't get somebody else in there to go and rebound, bro. Because Zubac leave the floor, and then that's where problems happen. In fact, let me go to the play-by-play because I could have swore that's when the shift had transpired. Let me see here. How many times Zubac had a foul in the first quarter? Came in, boom, miss, rebound, shooting foul. First foul was 7:40. They were up by 4. When did that second foul happen? That foul happened in the second quarter. They had the lead. Second quarter. Went to the bench. Re-entered the game. They was tied up. Zubac turnover. They had the lead again. And then they never had the lead again. When did he get the bad pass? 2 Zubac turnovers. And then when did the foul happen? Midway through and then at the end of the quarter. Yeah, they were already running away. He cannot afford to get fouled out. Yeah, he can't afford to get fouled out. Is Ben Simmons? Oh, please, come on now. Come on now. Ben Simmons. What are we doing? Ain't nobody putting no Ben Simmons minutes, please. Ben Simmons is inside of a NBA bench. He's not even on the bench. He inside a bench. Ain't nobody playing no Ben Simmons. Oh, what happened to my finger when I was stretching after my workout earlier? That cut some of the skin because I went to go do the stretches outside, and then I had cut some of the skin. It's nothing crazy, but enough to put a Band-Aid on there. Yeah, ain't nobody playing no damn Ben Simmons.
Gotcha, bitch.
Live_with_GC20 is now following.
Ben Simmons playing dress up on the bench. Indeed. That man just wasting time out there. Ben Outstanding Simmons. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. Anytime I see Ben Simmons on the floor, I say,
tell me I did not just see that.
Because I can't believe that he's actually playing basketball. If anything, Ben Simmons needs to be eliminated. Like, get him out of here. Ain't nobody trying to watch no doggone Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons be asking the freaking teams to put him in the game. Like, nobody is playing Ben Simmons, bro. He's the clown in a group of NBA players.
You're all stupid. See, they're gonna be looking for Army guys.
That's Ben Simmons. That's Ben Simmons. Wasting people's time and shit. Has Ben Simmons tried to shoot the ball at all this season? I cannot recall. I haven't watched, a shit ton of outside of those premier games. I couldn't tell you. Clipper fans could probably let you know. Ben Simmons is the youngest person to ever get the Gap Man treatment. And what's so sad about it is like that those final couple years in Philly were just could not wrap my mind around. The playoffs come around, you inside one-on-one, dude 7 inches shorter than you. You don't even attempt to take a shot. Crazy. Oh, that food looks good. I can't. I'm on a water fast. I can't eat. Only time Ben Simmons drives to deposit checks. Indeed. By the way, It's an 11-point lead at the break for the Denver Nuggets. I'll tell you something right now. Kawhi Leonard looks like he's going to have to carry the entire torch for them to make a comeback. The only way that he can kind of have a lighter duty on the comeback is if James Harden were to transmogrify into the scoring James Harden. He's already got 10 assists at the half, but you're going to need some more scoring from James Harden. Not no just step back three and all that. You're going to need some slash into the basket, get the other team in foul trouble, and get them off the floor because Zubac already got 3 motherfucking fouls. Let me tell you something right now. He pick up another one and he got to go to the bench for until the fourth quarter. You're going to have a bad time. Because outside of the 12 rebounds that Zubac done grabbed, you know who's the next leading rebounder? Motherfucking the point guard, James Harden, with 4. Everybody else is struggling to get more than 2. You're going to need James Harden to wake up, bro. Kawhi himself is not going to be able to do it. He going to need James Harden to transform like... He's going to need to transform. That's the only way. That's legitimately the only way. You asking James Harden to perform in a Game 7 and scoring? Not going to happen. I mean, history has definitely showed us that James Harden will not show up in a Game 7 scoring. So it's on him to go and right the ship, if you will. So we'll see if it's possible. Because James Harden has a history of choking when it matters most. What are my Mount Rushmore of clutch shot makers? The aliens have a death beam pointed at the earth. Who takes the shot? I want Iguodala. No, but let me see here. Clutch shot makers. You have a Ray Allen. You have a Robert Horry. You have a Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. People always, give Son slack as if he hasn't hit a shit ton of buzzer beaters, but you also have a LeBron James as well. But boy, game on the line. I need a big shot. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm going Robert Horry, but the only problem is, he's not gonna be the person with the ball in his hand. Somebody's gonna have to find him. So if I need somebody who can create their own shot, I'm going Jordan. KD's also a fucking beast as well. Final shot, and there's also Curry, things of that. I mentioned Allen, but if it was like a guarantee they're gonna get a shot off, Robert Horry is my number 1 person I'm going to. Manu is clutch as well. Del Curry? I wouldn't take Del over Steph. Low-key, DeMar DeRozan. Low-key, DeMar DeRozan. Can't go wrong with Larry Legend. Can't go wrong with Larry Legend. Luke Longley. Yo, y'all gonna stop with this Luke Longley business, bro. I think we got a Luke Longley fan club in the goddamn chat, bro. This is getting ridiculous. How many times the motherfuckers gonna keep saying Luke Longley? What are we doing? Crazy take, Kobe or D Wade? Not really a crazy take. Kobe is the second greatest shooting guard of all time. D Wade is undisputedly number 3. Some people try to make arguments about Harden being ahead of Wade. I'm like, well, since when did Harden even pass AI? I know people want to categorize AI as a point guard, but AI is always going to be a shooting guard for me. And then, of course, you have your Pete Maraviches of the world and everything of that nature. So Wade is number 3. He's behind Kobe. Donovan Mitchell has a long way to go, but he's like this generation's from the play style, just with a jump shot. He's essentially this generation's Wade. He just has a 3-point shot. Kobe was the best bad shot maker of all time. I agree with you. Because Kobe was taking some... I'm very curious of how his training regimen looked with some of the shots that this man took. Because sometimes you look at this man get a shot up, like, why would you ever... That meme, or not even meme, it's actually a video. It's not even something that was made up out of nowhere. Patrick Ewing at Georgetown saying, yo, you ever practice that shot? Why would you ever take that shot? Fucking one-legged or something? Who takes a shot like that? Legitimately, you watch Kobe on basketball... Kobe basketball. You watch his highlights, bro, you'll sit there like, he did what? I remember this dude had a turnaround jumper on the baseline that if you took that shot in high school, you might get assassinated. If you took that shot in college, you might lose your scholarship. And man-made, I'm like, what the hell? No, the thing with Dirk is Dirk, although he did take some bad shots, Dirk was just so much taller than whoever the fuck was guarding him, and then he's able to create space by lifting that knee up. So Dirk always got that knee up, so even if he took a bad shot, he at least had a bit of space. Kobe would legitimately, like the defender's hand damn near grazed the ball on what was a terrible shot, and he'd still get it to fall. Dirk at least was able to create a bit of space by, getting that knee up. Dirk has the greatest championship ring of all time. I agree with you. Might have said you had to go get dinner. What did you miss? You missed an all right first half. Second half is underway, though. Game 7, final 24 minutes. What do I think about Miles Bridges? I think he's a solid player. Whoa, hold on. What the fuck? Oh, I thought Westbrook was now in street clothes for a second. He just on the bike, and they had, I guess, security or somebody who was in front of him that made it look as if he was in street clothes. Yeah, it's very smart that they would start Batum instead of Derrick Jones Jr. Smart move, because Jones Jr. not really doing nothing on the floor. Oh, wow. Kawhi with a 3 to start things out. Okay. Cut the deficit down to 8 points. DeJounte Blair is the greatest Spur of all time. Not with them knees. Man came into the league with no ACLs. All right, Jokic with a jumper, gets that one to fall. 10-point deficit right now for the Clippers. They're going to need to try to keep pace. Under no circumstance can they allow this lead to balloon up to 15 or even go up to 20. This man, James Harden, with behind-the-back passes. Kawhi tries to just step back. It's a brick. Rebound. Jokic. Hey, you got to get in the passing lane. You got to get in the passing lane. Pass down low. There's Aaron Gordon. One-on-one with Harden. He ain't worried about Harden. Oh, Gordon going to make a move himself. Why would he pass it? He had a wide open shot. Well, it's even better if you get Christian Brown to put in a 3. It's even better if you get Christian Brown to put in a 3. All right. 14 fucking points from Brown. Good pass. Batum wide open. It's a fucking break. Oh, my God. Nobody is down there to try to go and get boards. Oh, the Clippers is not even trying to get no boards. Nobody boxing out. Nobody's crashing to get to the board. Pass inside. Beautiful finish by fucking Aaron Gordon. Oh, my Lord. It's a 15-point deficit. Oh, the Clippers is about to be cooked. Is Chris Anderson on my list of favorite centers ever? He was very entertaining. I thoroughly enjoyed watching Chris Anderson play basketball. But you know another Chris who I enjoyed watching play basketball? Chris Kaman. Footwork, feet work. AJ Twitter account getting hacked. Oh, is it?
It's an order everyone will envy. Enjoy all
Hold on. AJ Styles' Twitter account got hacked. What's getting uploaded? Oh, I don't see anything. It says it got hacked. Do not engage. I guess it's gone. What was getting posted? Ebola.com? What is this? Oh, yeah, I see. I see. Yeah, you could. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you could see. Oh, he got hacked by like yeah. One of the tweets was pretty. It's the first tweet that I saw when he got hacked was. So that pretty much can give you an idea of what was going on AJ Styles' Twitter. Yeah, he even put out a video as well. I saw they had a video over here from AJ Styles saying that, yeah, somebody hacked his account. Yeah, they hacked his Twitter. Yeah, they hacked his Twitter. Some people got nothing better to do, bro. And what's crazy is like you would think somebody would. You know, if you're going to go and you're going to hack somebody, maybe you're trying to get something out of it. They just do it just for the laughs. They do it just for the laughs. Okay, let's see here. If I could get this joint to be a bit faster, I'm trying to refresh it. Cayman was a beast on the Clippers. Manu pretty nasty. NBA final dunk on Chris Bosh. Yeah, he finished with that left hand. How predictable are y'all passwords to be able to get hacked like this? No, sometimes it's not even them guessing, the password. It's just you get information. I don't know how to explain it, but they're able to get information off of other things. So it's like, all right, I get access to one piece of your information, then I could just, go into the back end and get everything else. Like those people who are into coding, well, maybe not so much coding, but understanding like the back end of stuff on the internet, they're able to figure out a shit ton of stuff. Kevlock said, am I going live for Raw? You'll be there. I will be going live for Raw. And I appreciate you being a member for 3 months. Oh, I don't know anymore, bro. Put 50 on it. I appreciate you, family. It said you had a dream last night that you were the king of some ancient Eastern European kingdom, and you were sitting on a throne made out of the bones of orphan children. Anyways, how's your day been? Well, for one, that's an interesting dream. The bones of orphan children. What kind of villain, background did you have that ascended you to becoming the man who sits on the throne? Good Lord, this dude was just child labor laws was going crazy. Son turned the children into titans. Said, I want you guys to pretty much transform into the throne that I'm going to sit on. Sarah said, how did you know it was the bones of orphan children? I mean, you find out information, dreams that you never really know. Oh, my God, it's a 20-point lead. It's a 20-point lead. Oh, no, it's a 10-0 run in the last 2 minutes. What the hell are the Clippers doing? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That first quarter, the Clippers were playing magnificent. And ever since, these motherfuckers here have been getting absolutely cooked, bro. Oh, no. Easy turnover back there. Oh, shit! Yeah, it's about to be pack 'em up, bro. It's about to be pack 'em up, bro. Them boys getting whipped out there. Oh, no! Oh! What the hell are you doing? It's game 7. And these dudes out here looking completely confused like... What in God's name are they doing? Offense, garbage. Defense, garbage. They can't do a damn thing right. You would have thought Doc Rivers is still on the sideline trying to coach him. Oh, my Lord. What are you doing? What are you doing? 15-0 run in the last 2 minutes? 15-0 run? You was just trailing by 8, bro. You was just trailing by 8, bro. You was just trailing by 8, and now look at you. Outstanding. Girl, you knocked me out. That's y'all, bro. Y'all about to get knocked out. Denver knocked me out. That's about to be y'all. Excited. You about to get knocked the fuck out of here, bro. They about to get knocked the fuck out of here, bro. Oh, my Lord. What are they doing? They just straight up ass.
My butthole can't take that abuse.
Ass. Good Lord. Dudes can't defend. Dudes can't make plays on offense. Like right now, if you're the Clippers, the only person who needs to be touching the ball is Kawhi Leonard or James Harden, and they got to take every single shot attempt. Like I said prior, James Harden came into the half with, 7 points and 10 assists. At this point, he got to have maybe just 12 assists moving forward and just try to get as many points as you possibly can, bro. Imagine Kenneth Faried on that Nuggets. Shit. Yeah, they had to use 2 timeouts already within the first 3 minutes of the second half. Like, they're in a tough spot. Damn, all these commercials for fucking pizza. They about to mess me up during my damn water fast. But oh my God, bro, what are the Clippers doing? Dudes is not defending, guarding, doing anything right. I don't know anymore. Said you had this game on 2K. You're glad, or I should say you're thankful, that the Clippers are playing like your little brother. Shit. Where's Paul George? He's currently eating a cheesesteak somewhere in Philadelphia, doing absolutely nothing. But because he's a little bit too busy. Too busy being eliminated. Aaron Gordon just making plays. Yeah, they fucked. All right, here we go. Oh, wow, charge. Oh, no, they called the block. I'll be damned. Remember when I said too busy being dead? Well, Mark Jackson said, when did I get the second YouTube plat? No, the one on the top is the real one. The one on the bottom, I ordered it, and I wanted to see if they can make a custom one for $700,000. The fucking company sent me another one that says $100,000, and then I can't even freaking get it returned or whatever. So I'm like, yeah, go fuck yourselves, because I was gonna do a custom plaque for each $100,000. So then I would have essentially 7. up, and then finally when I get to the million, then I have the gold one that I could put in the middle. But damn company ain't cooperating. They didn't even, you know, I don't say compensate me, but at least reimburse or make the fix. So I'm like, all right, you know what? I'll just wait to get the million. Oh my God, even Kawhi turned the basketball over. Yeah, they about to get packed. They about to get packed. Which MVP race has been better? Allen versus Jackson or Jokic versus SGA? Jokic SGA is incredibly close. Also, you got to have Shaq and Iverson as well. Braun and Harden. Braun and Harden was also another close one as well. But I think Jokic SGA was a better one. But a lot of good MVP races. Bro, the Clippers are gonna have to outscore these motherfuckers at the back end of this damn half or the quarter, or it's gonna be over, bro. I don't see a fourth quarter comeback. Oh my God, Harden just got rim blocked. Harden just got rim blocked. And they can't just keep. They've only got 3 timeouts left. They can't keep fucking spamming timeouts. Like right now, Denver's in complete leverage. Like they could just keep letting the clock run. Clippers only got 3 timeouts left. Oh no, Jamal Murray actually knocked the ball out of Harden's hand. I thought he got rim blocked. Yeah, 17-2. Oh my God, Zubac is out the game. Yeah, nobody about to be rebounding. They better call Ronnie Turiaf. Nobody about to be rebounding. Them boys is in trouble. All right, Jones got a layup over here. Them boys about to be in trouble. Who do I think is the best big man in the NBA today? Nikola Jokic. Don't let him get, oh my God, too easy, and one. Oh, Lord. Yeah, the Clippers is done, bro. The Clippers is done, bro. Pack them up. This game's over. This game's over. I don't see a comeback happening. They ran off the floor. And Aaron Gordon with another basket. It's over, bro. It's over, bro. Let that clock run. It's over, bro. You about to be down by 30. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. How do I say goodbye to the United States? 'Cause the Clippers took out their passports and where they're going.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, Cancun.
They going to Cancun, bro. They going to Cancun, bro. 24-4 fucking run in the last 6 minutes. These motherfuckers is not playing no basketball, bro. They're not playing no basketball, bro. This man threw. It's so over, bro. It's over, bro. Yeah, you can send them to Galveston as well. Yeah, it's over, bro. It's at this point you gotta send them to hell. Like they just it's over, bro. They don't stand a chance. It's so over right now. They have legitimately no chance. Mike Malone got done dirty. I agree with you.
Machine Guns is now following.
This is ludicrous, bro. David Batuan said necrophilia challenge is officially underway. Oh, yeah, because the Clippers may be dead, but they're still getting fucked. And keep in mind, they only have 3 timeouts remaining, so they can't even really go and stop the clock. If you're Denver, just let them run. Don't foul. Don't put yourself in a situation where that clock got to get stopped. Don't foul. Don't do nothing dumb. Just let them have to run. Because what's the purpose of a substitute at this point? Kawhi's going to have to play the rest of the way. James Harden's going to have to play the rest of the way. Zubac, once he comes back in, he's going to have to play the rest of the way. D-Max Batuan said, "Sup, bro? How am I feeling about the WWE release?" I'm not even upset about any of the releases. I think it was warranted. It sucks that Jakira Jackson got released, but I think the Lash is definitely the biggest star between the two. No pun intended. So we'll see where that goes. Dakota, I don't know why people are acting like this. This girl is one of the 4 horsewomen. Braun Strowman, despite the fact that I really liked his work as of late, his knees are shot. So, and then everybody else, I mean, they got rid of Katana Chance and Kaden Carter, but what are you going to do? They're not really doing anything with women's tag team championship regardless, so. Oh, there's Braun straight to the fucking cup. Oh, great defense right there by Kawhi. Great defense there by Kawhi. So Ruka gonna need to be on the main route. We'll see. You know it won't happen, but imagine the Nuggets coach choke this lead. Bro, if he choked the lead, that'd be insanity. But I just don't see it happening. Yeah, they just got to let the time run. Oh, wow. And now Jokic hit the ground. Offensive foul. Oh, Lord. Bogdanovich with the offensive foul. Oh, yeah, they about to get ran off the floor, bro. If the Nuggets hit 1 fucking 3 and make the lead 30, oh, my Lord. If they hit a 3 and make this sumbitch 30, it's a wrap. Do I think the Nuggets can beat the Thunder? I think they have the capability to do so, but I don't see it happening. They're in a bad situation. They're in a bad way right now. Sarah said you forgot I was on the water fast. He was going to tell me to take a shot at Saturday night. Health is more important. Yeah, I just figured off the whim I'll just do a little water fast. But I do have the Lobos right here, and then I got some Steve Weisers right over here. So I'm gonna water fast it for today and tomorrow. Then we back eating on Monday. I have myself some breakfast on Monday. I was gonna pass by my parents' house tomorrow, but I can't even fucking do that shit because I know my mom is gonna damn near try to coerce me into getting a plate. You can't do that to me. It's Sunday. You have to eat. I'm like, nah, man. Jumper by Jokic, no good. Rebound, Kawhi. There you go. Kawhi got to finish inside. Cut that deficit down. All right, 25-point deficit now. And what happened? Oh, wait, another timeout? Timeout who? Oh, timeout Nuggets. Okay, timeout Nuggets. I was about to say, fucking Clippers use another timeout is ridiculous. Unchiseled need to take heel. That's a fact. Take it with me for Monday, post-workout meal. I mean, you're not wrong there, but I think I'm going to probably pass by my parents' house on Monday instead. By the way, for my fellow New Yorkers, I'm going to keep it a buck with you, bro. I'm really considering, and I know I shouldn't say this publicly, so I'll find a way to kind of say it covertly. I'm really considering getting a cover for well, fuck it. I'm just gonna say who gives a fuck. I'm considering getting a cover for my damn license plate, bro. Because the congestion toll is one of the dumbest fucking tolls I've ever heard in my damn life, bro. Makes absolutely no sense. I'm probably gonna get one of them license plate covers. I may consider getting some of that skateboarding tape or some of that nature because it's ludicrous out here, fam. It's ludicrous out here, fam. I can't deal with it no more. I legitimately can't deal with it no more. I'm about to do crimes. I'm about to break the laws, and there's no reason. You charging motherfuckers to go from borough to borough? What? Go fuck yourself, bro. Motherfuckers done made $50 million in the first month of the damn congestion toll. You still getting even more greedy? Nah, bro, it's not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening. I'm literally about to commit crimes. And there's no way. There's no way. They can eat a dick. Yeah, I would not. Although I don't think it'll ever become like a conversion in New York, become a red state. I don't see that one, primarily because of upstate. But New York City has so many people; it's always going to end up being blue for all intents and purposes. But whoever the fuck is running, if we could get the city council and the motherfucking senator and things of that nature to repeal this or reverse this goddamn congestion toll, something got to be done, bro, because this is ridiculous. Florida want 122 from your sister right now. He drove from Tennessee down there. They ain't getting it. Shit, I can't even blame you. Dwayne put 5 on it. Said, you hope the authority got Henry to you with how he used to be on here. Maybe they did. Maybe he did. Even if it was a red state, though, I think they would still probably have the same thing going. It's not even just because it's blue. These motherfuckers, ever since the pandemic passed, like the quotas on the tickets has started like really skyrocketing even more, and then now it's wild, bro. Because the congestion toll, that was already something that was going to happen, from before they said it was going to happen. So it's ridiculous. Yeah, good basket there. But oh wow, high dribble there from Westbrook. Nearly lost the basketball there. Good defense. You got to try to see if you can lock him up here. And oh wow, illegal screen on Jokic. Okay, well if you're the Clippers, you got to go get yourself a bucket right now. Same here in Texas. You don't know how motherfuckers live in Houston and Austin with that shit. Oh really? They got. I'll be damned. I might be coming down to Austin maybe this week to go see Brown. So I'll have to see. I just got to get the confirmation. I'm gonna send him a text message. Actually, let me draft one to send. Might pass by there for a couple of days.
Just resubscribed for 11 months.
Jokic got 4 fouls. That's actually a positive. And he's still on the floor. If you're the Clippers, you better attack, because you're not only just up against the clock, or I should say the points on the scoreboard, you're also up against the clock as well. Crash out Westbrook gonna get his ring. I don't know about all that just yet. There's a long way to go. No tolls in San Antonio for the most part, but traffic moves decent enough during prime time. The problem with New York is, oh my God, Christian Brown is having a game. The problem with New York is it's like the price of the fucking tolls, everything in totality. Let's just say if you're going from New York to New Jersey and back in one day, you're paying $30 to $35. It's anywhere between maybe $9 to $35 just for a fucking trip in one day. Craziness. And then if you're driving throughout the city, you used to be able to navigate from Brooklyn to Manhattan. You not paying nothing. Now you're telling me I got to pay $9? Oh, this is ridiculous. Sierra said you need to take a weekend vacation somewhere. You haven't decided where yet because you don't want to go anywhere where you don't know anyone at all. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, so you can't go somewhere where you don't know anybody at all. So probably got to go where you know at least one person. Shit, use some credit card points if you got them. WLP, resubscribed 11 months. I appreciate you. DeAndre Jordan seeing minutes, ladies and gentlemen. All right. It's still a very tough deficit. They're still trailing by 27. They're unable to cut this sumbitch under 20. And we're probably not going to see any timeouts for the remainder of this quarter. You just better hope for a fucking foul. It was very smart for them to get Jokic off the floor because he's got those forced fouls. Well, if you're the Clippers, you got a guard here. One-on-one, Jamal Murray, James Harden. You got a guard, James. You got a guard. Here comes two. Oh, great way to force a turnover. 3-on-2. You got to finish. Jones, good fit. Oh, yeah, he gets fouled, and he's going to the line. I think that was on Westbrook. Yeah, he trading about 27. These credit cards ain't sitting at 3,500 for nothing. Oh Lord. Okay, yeah. So use your points that you accumulated for a weekend trip, or at least a couple of days. You could stay somewhere. Oh Lord, this man missing free throws. What are you doing? How many free throws have they missed? How many free throws have they missed? The Clippers are what? 11 of 17. Shit, Denver's 13 of 19. Both these teams is just ass. They're both under 70. Oh my God, he missed both. They're both under 70% from the free throw line. What are they doing? Oh my Lord. You're moving really soon. You get situated. You are fully furnished. Wouldn't mind having a few. Are you swing by for a sleepover? Or there it is. As long as people ain't waking up without a limb. Oh, Kawhi, good dump off the Powell. Powell inside, can't get a jumper to fall. There's a steal. All right, you finally get yourself a bucket, Jones. Oh, my God, it's 90. Yeah, it's 29. Hey, it's about to be GG's, bro. It's about to be GG's. Lead up to 29. They just got themselves another bucket. Yeah, it's about to be GG's, bro. Oh, my Lord. They can't stop nobody. They're getting ran off the floor, fam. They're getting ran off the floor, fam. Clippers curse? Shit. Yeah, the Nuggets is almost guaranteed to get a bucket every single time. It's over for them boys, bro. I just don't see a fourth quarter comeback coming, bro. I don't see it happening. We're getting ready for the fourth now. We're getting ready for the fourth now. You got 22 points from Kawhi Leonard, but who gives a fuck? Because James Harden has only given you 7. Harden hasn't even scored in the second half yet. James Harden hasn't even scored in the second half yet. We went to halftime. He had 7 points and 10 assists. This man has gotten you 3 assists and has not scored in the third quarter. Oh, my God, James Harden. Oh, my God, James Harden, bro. James Harden hasn't scored a point in the third quarter, bro. It's over, fam. This man is an all-time postseason choker. He's an all-time postseason choker. Denver's got 6 people in double figures. 6.
KFC chicken and waffles.
6.
The original recipe chicken and rich golden waffles drizzled in syrup.
Yeah, they're cooked, bro. It's over for them. It's over for them.
Enjoy all this crispy sweetness
It's
today,
over for
just
them.
$7.
They would legitimately have to play their best defense of the season, all while having the best offense of the season in an effort to win this game, bro. They're done. They're done. They're so done. Yeah, that's it for the Clippers. They went out all the other games just to fold in 7. And what's crazy was they had a magnificent first quarter. Granted, basketball's 4 quarters. But, bro, how? All that energy they had in the first quarter, where did it go? They emptied the tank for the first 12?
Naturally, we called our stuff Gatorade.
The ghost of Mike Malone is with them. Powell brings it to 27. You know that ain't happening. You know that ain't happening. Oh, Clippers blow a 27-point lead. I told ya, James Harden would have to transform in order for them to make a comeback instead of fucking turning into. Damn, son. They just got cooked. It didn't work out. Instead, when they tried to transform, I should say, they tried to sneak up on the Nuggets, and instead they got counted like.
Ready? Go!
That's what happened. That's what happened. They got counted. They got counted. Stan put 2 on it. Said James Harden is pooping the playoffs. Dude is a bum. Indeed he is, bruh. What is can't be an all-time great if you can't show up when it matters most. Can't be an all-time great if you can't show up when it matters most. That's just wild, bro. That's just wild. Yeah, DeAndre Jordan came in because you had 4 fouls on Jokic, and now that you up by 27, what's even the purpose of switching and bringing Jokic back in the game? Kawhi not even on the court? What are y'all doing? How are they going to generate offense? Oh, my God, MPJ slides to the fucking basket, gets a dunk. Yeah, this game is done, bro. This game is done, bro. I'm just waiting for them to pass 30. I just waiting for them to pass 30. James Harden with behind the back passes. Nicholas Batum, 3-pointer. It's fucking short. Rebound, Westbrook. Oh, and James went himself. Oh, he lost the basketball. I should say Russell went himself. David Batum said Harden transmogrified into a Goomba in the third. That Bismack Biyombo? Too easy. Too easy. Game done. Game done. Game done. Game done. Twin, what's up for Kansas City? I appreciate you, family. What's going on? I got to come out to Kansas City and try that barbecue. I've heard nothing but good things about Kansas City barbecue. Yeah, this game is done, bro.
Congratulations.
Hey, to the Clippers.
You stink! Let me just get that out the way.
Six just
You stink.
resubscribed for 4
Oh,
months.
my
Ain't
Lord.
no way the Clippers could find a way just to get the Nuggets.
They got motherfucking DeAndre Jordan dunking on motherfuckers, bro. Pack them boys up. Pack them boys up, bro. They got, what, 1 timeout left? Yeah, pack them up, bro. Run them off the floor. Empty the bench. No, don't empty the bench just yet. Don't do that just yet. It's over, bro. You got Kawhi out to get you. Kawhi, oh, I got to go get some rest. No, keep that man on the floor, bro. It's over, bro. And you know what? James Harden, this on you. This on you. Motherfucker. What was James Harden's last basket? Because he didn't, I don't, let me see if I saw he had taken a 3 in the third quarter, right? Let me see how many shot attempts he took. Rebound, he had an assist, he had an assist, he had an assist. He got blocked. And then he took 2 shot attempts. He took 2 shot attempts. In the second quarter, let's see. What was his last basket? His last basket was the 3-pointer with 5 minutes left to go in the second quarter, bro. His last basket was with 5 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Oh, no. Wait a minute. He also had a basket with 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter. If all the criticism don't fall on Harden, I don't know what will, bro. That's wow. Why Ben Simmons on the Clippers? He there for the plot. Yeah, Harden want to go on vacation? Yeah, might as well at this point. Might as well at this point. Twin said you graduated from UCLA in a degree in journalism. Well, how cool is that? How cool is that? Steve Ballmer on suicide watch? Shit. Steve Ballmer gonna be eating some lemons? Indeed he will. Just had your Clippers fan friend message you. You'd rather tie yourself up to a chair listening to BTS for 6 hours straight than this garbage. Hey, don't say that too loud. Sis Adonis is heavily into the fucking BTS. What do they call themselves? Trees?
New salted caramel macadamia. That's Dawes.
Ty Lue's gone? Oh, without question he's gone. Without question he's gone. Without question he's gone. Let's see here. What is Kawhi back on the floor? Is Kawhi back on the floor? Oh my God, Kawhi's not even in the game. Neither is James Harden. Yeah, they waving the white flag. They waving a white flag. Oh, we went to just a television timeout? That wasn't even a Clippers timeout? Well, what do you know? Yeah, they got both of them on the bench right now. Yeah, it's a wrap.
Gotcha, bitch.
Shinamistic is now following.
Clippers are who we thought they were indeed. It's about to be 1-2-3 Cancun.
Gotcha, bitch.
Phoenix 78-62 is now following.
Like, legitimately, you down by 31 points. What is the probability of them being able to make a comeback? Because there's a possibility, but really it's less than 1%. And then they knocked the ball out of bounds. Oh, my God. Well, yeah, pack them up, bro. Waterboard these boys.
Who's that Pokemon? It's Squirtle! Squirtle.
Yeah, we about to have the two MVP candidates meet. And although they already have their decision that's already made for who's going to win the award, you kind of want to sit there and say, hey, man, the winners who should get crowned. So we'll see. Stan Patuan said, is the old era over for the YNs? The old era over for the YNs. What's the old era for the YNs? I thought the YN era had just begun. Oh, good move, MPJ. Easy basket. Did they call another foul on Zubac or is that on Westbrook? Bring back Lob City. Oh no, there's that's expired. It's over. It's over. Wow. What a lazy pass. Westbrook with the dunk. Oh my Lord. What a lazy pass. Yeah. It's over, bro. It's over, bro. They might as well start singing na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. These dudes ain't playing no basketball whatsoever, bro. They're not playing no basketball whatsoever, bro. Kawhi don't even come back into the game. James Harden, leave your bitch ass on the bench, bro. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, just run the clock. Just run the clock. Run the clock. It don't even matter no more. Just run the clock. Them boys got packed. Motherfucker trying to pick him up 94 feet. Where was that earlier in the damn game? Matt Patuan said, where do I rank Steiner Math? Is it top 5? With the promo, it's not top 5. It's a hilarious promo, but Steiner Math promo is not top 5. Oh yeah, and there's a foul. Ghost Viper put 5 on it. Said, will I ever do an NHL Stanley Cup Finals commentary video again? I don't think so. I don't think so. Because it didn't necessarily get received very well. And on top of that, you need like something got to happen. It got to be like a fight, something that really grabs the populace to want to go and tune in, like the casual viewer to go and tune in. Yeah, Troy Bolton over Clippers is hilarious. Ain't no way Aaron Gordon hitting step back jumpers. Come on now. Us born before 1999 don't know the name of this era. I thought it was just a YN era. Who's on the NBA Mount Rushmore of the 2020s so far? Of the 2020s, Jokic, Giannis. Of the 2020s, Jokic, Giannis, Tatum, Jokic, Giannis, Tatum, and Jokic, Giannis, Tatum, and shit. Curry is still a problem. Curry's still a problem, but I'm trying to think, is there somebody I'd put over Curry? SGA's had a good past couple of years, but I think it's too soon to put him there. I think Ant Edwards will definitely put himself into the conversation. But yeah, I'm going Curry. Yeah, Curry. Shit, it's supposed to be Luka, but I wouldn't put Luka over Curry thus far in the 2020s yet. SGA would ultimately pass up Curry because I don't think Curry's going to play all the way through the 2020s. Then again, it's a possibility. But then if he plays through the 2020s, he's going to pass 20 years in the league. And I think SGA will have, at that point, got an MVP or something of that nature. So, yeah, SGA and Ant got to win something to go into their planet. Same thing with Doncic. What kind of commercial is this? For Seal. That's the first time it was a full song from Seal. Interesting. Trae Young going to the Spurs. Trae Young go to the Spurs, then Chris Paul retire or he gets sent and shipped off somewhere again. AJ said, what do I think about the WWE releases? I have no problem with it. Somebody call up, yeah, R. Kelly for if they got their passport. That's definitely going to have to be asked because the Clippers tonight was nothing but ass. They got hit with a at halftime. You would have thought Michael Irvin stepped in the locker room and said,
So, listen to everybody. Nobody believes in you. What are you prepared to do about it?
they did absolutely nothing. They were not prepared to do anything about it. Instead, they decided to step out there and be ass. Like,
rock steady. You could tell who I am from the back because it's heavy.
straight up ass, bro.
Look at that big ass. Look at that big juicy booty.
That's what needs to happen to the people who believe that the Clippers will get a W, me included. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Oh yeah, they do have De'Aaron Fox. Yeah, so they wouldn't need something. Yeah, you know your game is packed when they start talking about other stories in the NBA in the midst of the fold. Oh, they down by 31. Yup, it's about to be a running clock. It's about to be a running clock. They might as well take Zubac off the court as well. It's about to be a running clock. Don't call no more timeouts. Let him push this sumbitch to 40, bro. This game is done. Clippers need to move from LA or something, go to Vegas. I think they're just going to have an expansion team that comes up somewhere else because that new stadium they got is gorgeous. But, oh, my God, what a steal from Westbrook. Look at the fucking effort that these boys got. Yup, Westbrook wanted to make sure he could get his victory tech. Yup, he told him to get the fuck out of here. Yup, and you know that's what Westbrook wanted. And you know that's what Westbrook wanted. He doesn't give a damn. Westbrook don't give a damn. He said, take their asses home. Pack them boys the fuck up. That's all you needed to see. That's all you needed to see. They thought mans ain't have no juice left. W. Westbrook. All right, it don't even matter at this point. It don't even matter at this point. There's no way they make a comeback. It's over for them. It's over for them. Russ don't give a fuck about that. Indeed he don't. Indeed he don't. Cavs versus OKC finals confirmed. We'll see. Batum 28 minutes and three points. I can't even. My biggest frustration is not even with Batum. My biggest frustration is with James Harden. Nobody better dap up James Harden by the end of this game. Yeah, they done put in all the reserves. It's over now. Although we already knew it was over. No more fouls. Tell the referee to swallow their whistle. Let this clock run. Belt to ass tonight. Belt to ass tonight. It's just too easy. It's just too fucking easy. They just playing with him. They just playing with him right now. Everybody getting the basket. Adrian Dantley could come out on the court and get a basket for the Nuggets right now. And he ain't been in that jersey since what, the 80s? Dikembe Mutombo could come from beyond the grave, may he rest in peace, and get a bucket. He not even an offensive scorer like that, and he's too busy. Too busy being dead. Everybody who's ever wore that jersey is able to go and generate points right now for the Denver Nuggets. What a game from Aaron Gordon. Yep, they go and they get their foul to get Aaron Gordon out of there. They about to take out their starters now. I think they just want to leave Westbrook on the floor so he could at least gloat. Yeah, Jamal Murray coming out. Take out MPJ. Take out Aaron Gordon. I don't even think Jokic had to come in the fourth quarter. Yeah, Jokic ain't have to touch the floor in the fourth quarter. 6 players with 14 points. First team in Game 7 history to have 6 players with 14-plus points. Everybody except, they should put Harden back in the game and just leave him there with the scrubs because that's what he is after tonight's performance. How many times in the postseason is Harden going to come up short, bro? How many times? How many times? How many times? As it pertains to the motherfucking Clippers.
Played 3 quarters. The Bears are who we thought they were.
They are who we thought they were. They are who we thought they were. You thought the Clippers were going to win? Shit, I did. James Harden is nothing but a beta. That man don't got what it takes to be able to lead a team. He's a beta. Pack James up, bro. Pack James up, bro. You ask James Harden what he doing, he's like,
what are you doing? What are you doing?
Nothing. Me? Just hanging around.
You thought he was going to come out here and play basketball? Fuck out of here. Darian put 2 on, said let Melo get one more before he goes into the hall at this point. Well, I mean, he won't be able to go into the hall if he was to come back and play. Immediately, they'd have to rescind his ability or I should say eligibility, and he have to wait 4 more years. Although I was really hoping that we would see across any sport where somebody goes into the Hall of Fame and unretires and still, has an opportunity to come back. I was really hoping that could have been the case for T.O., but there was no way it was going to happen. Favre was too old for that. So that wasn't going to happen. You need somebody who retired early and then try to make a comeback. I think they tried that with Wilt. Wilt was considering coming back, but he was like well into, I think he was in his 40s or something. This man, Ty Lue clapping. Bro, look at the score, bro. You down by 28. Motherfuckers is not still competing. Make this a quick timeout. Make this a quick timeout. Boys got smoked. Release Glenn Davis to save the Clippers. That's a bad situation. Sign Harden to the death note. That's where he need to be, bro. J.J. Watt could still suit up. Nah, not with that heart. Kawhi finally healthy, and they did nothing. They did him no favors. They did him no favors. Homie took 2 shot attempts in the third quarter. Send Ty Lue to the Shadow Realm, indeed. Kawhi to the Lakers? Nah, I think that time has since passed. Matter of fact, what is Kawhi Leonard's actual contract? What is his actual contract? He signed a 3-year, $150 million deal in January of, so he's still under contract. Alex English could come out here and probably score some baskets on him. Yup. Yeah, he's still under contract. There's no escaping him. He's not going anywhere. This is the first year of the new contract. He ain't going nowhere. They would have to trade him. Why did Jokic come back in? Oh, I think they want him to get that triple-double. I think they want Jokic to get a game 7 triple double. What was the purpose of putting Jokic back in the game? This makes no sense. They must want a Jokic game 7 triple double. This makes no sense. Why is Jokic back in the game? Why is that's confusing as hell. They cut the deficit down to 18. There's no way for them to make a comeback. Well, Jokic got he's got his rebounds. He would just need two more assists, and then he gets his triple double. They stat padding like a motherfucker. This is how people get hurt. This is how Derrick Rose got hurt. Get the starter. Why are the starters back in the game? I'm so confused, bro. You up by 27, fucking 2:12 on the clock. There's literally no way they can make a comeback. There's not enough time. Get them off the floor, please. They're trying to ruin parlays. Well, maybe that's what they're doing, but bro, get them the fuck off the floor. This makes no sense. Yeah, they were trying to get. Oh yeah, it was an air ball right there on the 3-point attempt. They just trying to get son his triple double. Let it rock, bro. He's not gonna get it. Get him off the floor. All right, hell of a shot, but it doesn't matter. 15-2 run. They out of time. They was down by 34. (15-2) run don't even matter. Yeah, after we come back from this shit, bro, get all the starters off the floor. Get all the starters off the floor. Nuggets coach using the Tibbs playbook. Indeed. David said if any of those guys get hurt to something freaky happening, Denver is going to get whacked by the public. No reason to be out there stat padding. That's a fact. There's no need. There's literally no need. Get them off the floor, bro. The game's out of reach. There's no way they make a comeback. Even if they played the foul game, there's not enough time to be able to go and make that comeback. Although they cut the deficit inside 20 now. But irregardless, you got 2 minutes left to go in this game. You're down by 17. You have to score every single possession and immediately need all kinds of motherfucking, either turnovers or straight up missed free throws. Mathematically and historically, it's almost impossible to pull off a comeback in that time frame. It's so difficult to fucking blow the game like this. Yeah, they must have been on some Jokic triple double in this game or something. Somebody trying to cash out because I don't know why the fuck they put the starters back in. Next. Motherfuckers got these starters on the floor for what?
Everything you need to turn $1 into an epic win is in your hand. Bet it, parlay it, boost it. However you want to do it. From wherever you are to the moon. Bet anytime you got a feeling. And withdraw cash when you want it. Next.
Denver really said screw your parlay. Well, they trying to maybe close the spread, but I can't remember what it was. Scoreboard not updating. Oh, it's not? Hold on, wait a minute. Let me see. Why is that? Ah, son of a bitch. Hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, it's not. All right, there we go. I don't know why I wasn't updating. All right, they took the starters out. Now just let the clock run out. Yep. Just let the clock run out. Be smart. Don't be stupid. All right, that's all she wrote. Yeah, man scored 7 points in a game 7. 7 points in a game 7. He should be ashamed of himself. He should be ashamed of himself. James Harden, that is. That's what we're talking about. James Harden, absolute ass, bro. Terrible. Terrible. AJ said, for real, keeping your starter in just to add just a stat pad or get a record while you're already up and about to win is dumb. Like, they forgot what happened to D Rose. Injury happened because the Bulls decided to keep him in when it wasn't needed and they were about to win. That's a fact. That's it. Game done. That's it. Oh, and then they get a long rebound. Yep, that's it. Standing ovation. Kobe Brown, no Bryant, scored more points than Harden. Crazy, ain't it? That's crazy, ain't it? Yeah, pack him up. Game done. Get him off the court. Get him off the court. Send him home, bro. It's over for the motherfucking Clippers, bro. They are so terrible. They are so terrible. Put them on a helicopter. And get them the fuck out of Denver, bro. Get them out of here, bro. Dudes got absolutely cooked.
Thank you very much, you son of a bitch.
Game 7, you needed the Clippers to play basketball. Primarily James Harden to show up. This man gave you 7 points. Straight up.
Unlimited diarrhea. Unlimited.
That's how ass they were, bro. Somebody tell James Harden.
You know what? I'll tell you this. Just put the fries in the bag, bro. You washed.
Smithies, are they booing me?
No, they're saying Boo Earns. Boo Earns.
Are you saying boo or boo earns? I was saying boo earns.
Just when you thought that James Harden had the answers, instead,
I can handle things. I'm smart.
the lie detector determined that was a lie. He is not smart. He is not smart. Somebody tell James Harden.
Get back in the kitchen.
Because clearly what he was cooking out here, or I should say what it was that he had cooked, was terrible. It's fucking raw. It was terrible. Ass. Atrocious. Kawhi out here playing by himself. First quarter, Clippers looked like they was in control. They should have hit the... But instead, they came out in the last 3 quarters and got absolutely fucking torched. Absolutely torched. You thought the Clippers was gonna win? Yes, I did! Take out your Metro cards and get aboard the L train.
You lose. You lose.
And James Harden and the Clippers are what?
Failure.
Give them their dinner.
Fresh hot ales. 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 Fresh hot ales.
Fresh hot ales, because they shat the bed.
It's over. You lose. It's over. You lose. It's over. You lose. It's over. You lose. It's over. You lose.
You lose, but your ride would be short-lived because they arrived where? At Elimination Station. James Harden, you go somewhere different, though. Get that man off the floor. But for the rest of the Clippers, you go somewhere different because you've arrived at Elimination Station for your failures of being able to show up in a Game 7, your failures of being able to overcome the Denver Nuggets, despite the fact that their damn franchise was in turmoil 2 weeks prior to the postseason because they fired their doggone head coach. Your failures of coming together and putting on a performance when it mattered most. Consider your names written down to Death Note because your dreams of advancing to the semifinals, your dreams of contending to possibly win your very first Larry O'Brien, your dreams of not being such a snake-bitten franchise has been absolutely deleted.
You will rest in peace.
Delete confirm.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
I hear the Shadow Realm's lovely this time of year. Let's find out if it's true.
Pack them up, bro. Get them the fuck up out of here, bro. Stomp them motherfuckers out. Stomp them out. Stomp them out of the playoffs. And send them where?
Yep. 1, 2, 3, Cancun.
That's where they need to go. They going to Cancun. They going to Galveston. They getting sent to motherfucking Lincoln, Nebraska. Get them up out of here, bro. Get them up out of here, bro. Y'all get packed up like that, and I know somebody gonna be coping like.
It's a loss. I mean, let's not get dramatic.
No, you should get dramatic because James Harden has consistently choked in the postseason and came up short. There's only so many times that you can walk like a duck, quack like a duck, and not think that you're a duck. You, sir, do not have what it takes to win a championship. Mans took 2 fucking shots in the second half. 2. 7 points on 8 shots. If you gonna have 7 points, you could have at least shot 20 fucking times, bro. At least shoot 2 of 8. 2 of 8. Bro, Bogdanovich took more shot attempts than James Harden tonight. Kobe Brown shot 1 less shot than James Harden tonight. Norman Powell took more shots than James Harden tonight. Zubac took more shots than James Harden tonight. Derrick Jones Jr. took more shots than James Harden tonight. As far as I'm concerned, this on James Harden, bro. He could eat. Man, get that man the fuck up out of here, bro. Every single year, he comes up short. Mark Jackson put 2 on. I can't imagine what the Houston Golden State game is going to be like tomorrow. Man, listen. Kawhi going home like... Pathetic. Played the system my ass, bro. You got the basketball in your fucking hands. You recognize, yo, we was up by fucking 4. All of a sudden, we find ourselves down by 8. They go on a run. We down by 15. Suddenly, we find ourselves down by 20. The ball is in your goddamn hand. Fuck the system. You got to go get a bucket. Pack them up, bro. Both LA teams gone in 5 days, bro. That's a goddamn shame, son. Pack them boys the fuck up. They got treated like...
Oh!
That's what happened to them. Oh, my God. Where did the Nuggets stick it?
All in my ass.
Is what they did to the doggone Clippers, bro. Pack them boys all the way the fuck up. Somebody put jewelry on their neck just so they could get it snatched off. Like,
Give me this motherfucker.
pathetic. 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 Absolutely pathetic. Yeah, I'm going to go live tomorrow for the Rockets and Warriors tomorrow night. Stay tuned for that one tomorrow night. But, man, listen. Send them boys over there. Send them overseas. Send them boys overseas. Don't even send them to Cancun. Well, technically Cancun's not overseas. Well, I mean, kind of. But whatever the case may be. Get them the fuck out of here, bro. Get them the fuck out of here, bro. They lost. They got packed. They got destroyed. Pack them up, son. Get them out of here, son. Nonetheless, I appreciate y'all tuning in to what was a lackluster Game 7. Congratulations to the Denver Nuggets advancing to the semifinals, and the Clippers go home in the first round, taking an L there. I will see you guys tomorrow going live for Game 7, Warriors and Rockets. It should be a doozy. I will see you guys then. With that being said, y'all have yourselves a good night. Eddie, take us out.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.